Typical. Hey Wanted, how are you? Thanks for letting me know. I think once I did like half an hour of talking and only then someone told me the mic was off. It was long ago, but like... Oh, I'm good. I'm good. That would be funny. If I could broadcast thoughts. No more vocabulary issues. Yay! This is really stupid that you can't see a thing. Maybe it will change if I get the base skin color on. I could at least try that. I have to do that anyways today, so I'm good. I'm good, newborn. How about you? You can see it's not that bright. That sounds so good. Nephilim. That's awesome. Did you just like think I'll try it out, or how did that come? How did that happen? The thought of doing that. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, maybe this will be better once it dries. Maybe not. We'll see. Awesome, newborn. Hey Amelkar, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Although it was a short stay, very much appreciated. Don't worry, Nephilim. Was awesome to see you again. Okay, I'll try something now. Okay. You guys, please let me know if I can explain anything to you. If you want to know something, just let me know. I'm just looking something up real quick. No, I'm like all on my own, newborn. I have a website, a like German website where people can commission me basically, or contact me at least. And sometimes I do exhibitions, but this year not a single one. That's it. That's it. And I do have my day job, in case you meant like in terms of general money stuff. I do have a small job. And Matsui, hey, good to see you again. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. All of this is only like a foundation. She looks, in fact, quite as if she had a flat nose. She hasn't. It's only because I just threw a skin tone over that, so that dries. So there's a foundation, you know. Let me know if you have any further questions. I'd be glad to answer them. You didn't even ask one, but anyways. Oh yeah, they are fantastic. I have them here in another box, but I have my watercolor palette here. These are mainly Schminke leftovers. Yeah, they are great. Very expensive, but very, very good pigment density, and they are just fantastic. Yeah, they are lovely. Finish off a skin tone. What do you mean? Like shading it, highlighting it, or the base tone? Because I can explain that to you all. Just can you rephrase it probably? That would be awesome. No. I can definitely tell you how I mix my base tone. Because I have that here, pre-mixed. And I filled it into a syringe because, yeah, I made a lot of it and it's such a waste to throw all that color away. So I've refilled it into there. I made some more because I thought it was practical. And I used, first I mixed the brown. You mix the skin tone off, and that consisted of cadmium yellow, cadmium red, and cerulean blue. You have to dabble a bit to see how much of each. You usually only need a tiny bit of blue, a bit bigger thing of red, and even more of yellow, so it works. And then you add the white to get a skin tone. Yeah, cool. Then you learned a good technique. It's very reliable. You can also, if you're going for a different look, it's also possible to just mix skin tone from burnt sienna and yellow ochre. That works fine as well. I'd even say for beginners it's easier to mix a skin tone from burnt sienna and yellow ochre. Hey Silent, how are you? Yes, of course. You can always post your artwork or artwork in general in here. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Good to see you again. It's been a little while indeed. Have you been painting some miniatures lately? I hope so, I hope so. I didn't receive anything yet, and I think Grun is very busy, but I didn't blow it off or anything. I'm just still waiting. Yeah, he's very busy. He was there yesterday in this stream and said hi. He was kind of excited about the Twitch paints thing we're gonna have because it's gonna feature King Arthur. And you know Gran, he's like all about the lore. You know, I did this once. I think you were probably even around for it. Remember this one? That was made from a series of polls that people voted upon. And apparently that's what they wanted to see me paint. We're going to do that again, but we're going a bit more systematic about it. Like... This time I banned pangolins and werewolves, so that's not gonna happen again, but they voted on King Arthur, and that's kind of promising. You saw the start of that, yeah. Okay, you're doing watercolor, right? Yeah, it's watercolor. And you have the skin tone, and it's too reddish for you, probably. I just wait your question. I want to finish the nose with some light color. Okay, so there's different ways to go about that. The easiest way that some people can handle, I'm not one of them, is leave the area free in the first place and then blend it in, you know? So you get the three-dimensionality from leaving this nose ridge white, and then so you don't have to highlight anymore, right? You didn't do it. Okay, that's one of the options. The other one is what's it called again? Lifting. Did you ever lift with watercolors? Because you can just take a stable brush like this one, like bendy and nice, and it soaks up water, Go over the area with only the brush wet with water, go over the area, and then lift it off again with the tissue. That only works with watercolor paper, and it only works with thin watercolor paper to an extent. But I think you used rather thick watercolor paper. Okay, so that's an opportunity you can do, a method you can do, sorry. And the third is, of course, working with, how's it called? Titanium white, you know? Although that's always the least, I'd say, elegant of methods. I usually try to avoid soaking areas like that too much into color. I'd suggest you try lifting first on the nose. I don't know if the color is liftable. You know, some colors just soak into the paper and stay there, and some you can just get off again, like burnt umber. Burnt umber always comes off. And if that doesn't work, you just use a white, and because you have to use it rather pasty, you can after that with a, what's the right word if it's not quite wet? With a not quite wet brush, you can carefully blend in some more skin color. Timo, hey, thank you so much for the host. How are you? He's probably on the run again. I'm good, I'm good. I wish I had coffee though, I can tell you that. Heat stroke over again? Poor guy. Yeah, it was kind of hot yesterday. Didn't you want to go to California soon? Suzanne, how are you? I'm so glad to see you again. Ah, okay, okay. That's why you had a heat stroke. I get it now. How did the painting turn out though? How are you doing, Sue? You're okay-ish. Okay, that sounds better than last time I asked you. Today he comes in an airship. Hey, how are you, Alex? Let the accenting begin, right? Sue, are you streaming again? By any chance? Awesome, awesome. At least you're back. Maybe I will catch you tonight. Who knows? If you're on. Who knows? Yeah. I'll definitely look into Twitch Creative and see if you're there. What a surprise. What did you talk? Bondage, okay. Sounds like you were having fun. When was he streaming? Like, right now? Yes, Suzanne. So do you know silicone bleach yet? Because like it's kind of important, like for the context of this, that we are all permanently hitting on him, like always, which is cool with him, definitely. An hour ago, is he still streaming? Why did I miss him? Yeah, he's fantastic. He's still streaming. Oh man. Why didn't I see that? I have no clue, Suzanne. Like I talked with him about that. He just says when he's painting, um, he doesn't like feel the timer or something, and he can do it like a day. Like I'm talking 24 hours here. He can paint in does nothing to him. I can paint about 8 hours a day, no problem, but not with a webcam. Like, where is BSW? I need her now. I need something to write to him. Good morning, Green Bakers. How are you doing? Sue, I would love if you like are able to write right now. How did you get into tattoo art? I was very surprised when you wrote that you actually had a tattoo gun and everything, and I'm so fascinated by the whole thing of that. If you like, but not with if you're eating. Like I would feel bad then. Yeah, I can't do it either. Awesome, awesome, Suzanne. You need to take photos of the pigskin and show me when you do that. That would be amazing. Ah, yeah, okay. I get it. Like for me, I've just always found it fascinating. Like even as a kid, I found tattoos fascinating. Nothing I could do about that. Yeah, I'm the same. I occasionally do other stuff than art as well. Like the other day, I was so bored in my lunch break when I was at work that I actually made a ring out of copper wire. I'm never ever gonna wear that, but I still made one. It's kind of crappy, shoddy quality. You love to clay. Do you have an oven or do you just leave it to dry out? My mom actually has a oven for her clay stuff. But these things are expensive, really. With a machine, now that's kind of unromantic to me. I have a few machines I use, but not often. You want to have everything. Yep, all good. All good. No, I didn't know that. But sometime in the future I will be able to 3D print stuff. if that counts. It's not clay, but you can do a lot with that. Actually, the hobby galvanizing market is growing like crazy because they're at 3D printers, and you can make tiny figurines which you 3D print, and then you put them into a gold bath or something and can sell it on Etsy if you like. Hey Gmail, thank you so much for the cheers. How are you? Do you come from like Coco's stream? Because I saw that emote thingy earlier. What? That's expensive. Ah, okay. Thanks for explaining that, Gmail. BSW, how are you doing? Not yet. Not that I know of, BSW. Ah, you're working. Damn, I thought you would probably wanted to come online. Yeah, that's stupid. You come another time. Maybe next Sunday. I'll keep the Sunday open for you if you like. You're not working on Sundays, are you? What is a running around day? Does that mean you do activities with your boyfriend, who's probably busy too? And yeah, don't worry then. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. Oh, that would be so cool. If you're not streaming yourself, you know? Sure, I stream Tuesdays, hopefully. I'm sorry. So tired. What? Yeah, I'm tired. I'm out of coffee since yesterday. So, yesterday I had the last scraps of my coffee powder, and that coffee was terrible. But today I have none. I was too lazy to go shopping just for coffee, and yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. Don't get addicted to caffeine, I guess. Hey Guy, how are you? Cool. Okay, running around. Cool. Oh, thank you. She got another layer, definitely. Her name was Kimi, by the way, in case anyone wanted to know. It's I know it if officially now. Before I didn't know if it was okay to say, but yeah. This cat's name is Kimi. Sure, post away. So I just, maybe BSW, if you got a tiny bit time, maybe a bit feedback, and Suzanne, you're probably fantastic at that as well. I wanted to give her a white shirt. Good idea or not? Coffee is overrated, like absolutely not. Oh, I drink a lot of coffee and I haven't had a decent cup like in 2 days. That's why. Hey, Troop of Echoes. I think I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? The third is cool. I really like the third. Because you actually did an effort in blending there. But it's good that you are doing stuff traditionally. I bet it will help you digitally too. Yeah, I thought about that and then I thought, yeah, it's probably either I repeat one of these and like blue would be okay, but I feel like the focus shouldn't be the shirt. So I think it has to be a bright color because her jacket is already dark. It's black, by the way. I made it burnt umber and I'm okay with that decision. So I could make it a light blue, a baby blue, but then again I don't know if Amy digs the color. Baby blue would work though. Orange would be too look at me kind of. Thank you so much, BSW. Your input is very much cherished. Haha, me too, Troop. We hosted Carson yesterday, so you were probably there. Nah, pink. Pink, I dislike pink too much. I don't know. You think baby blue would be bad? That's cool. That's cool, BSW. Very good idea. I'll just check her Instagram. If I find it even. Insta... It's funny, the only one that's linked is yours. Okay. Nice soft yellow, yeah. Yellow would work. It's not too much like in your face. Oh, that's only because you are, my dear. No, really. I appreciate your input. Because I'm asking because I should actually do this as one of the first areas I work at. Because this is a clean edge. This isn't. This is a fuzzy edge. And if you have a fuzzy edge, you want to do the underlying parts before. Alright. Would you think like a white and yellow of this cadmium? Or should I put in some yellow ochre to make it a bit dull? Not as shiny. It would make it softer probably. Let's try it out. This one becomes a bit coldish. And I put the tiniest amount of red in it, and it completely changes to warm. That's fantastic. I know it's not very interesting to watch, but sometimes it takes a bit of time to get your colors right. I think we're fine. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, Love Life Daily. How are you? And yeah, it's Kimmy. Somewhere here must be a better one. I'll just take this. I'm just going to give it a foundation. So that can dry now. And when that's dry, I can move forward with shading of the shirt. What's going on, Brian? Thank you. Thank you. We're still... What? Okay. What did he like... What did he like die of? What do you mean, Suzanne? I'm sorry. Oh, Sue, yeah, it's Amy Zinn. She's very cool. Also a Twitch streamer, but she does games, and I attended her streams for a few minutes, like, and it's actually quite cool. She is not like... She actually tries in her games. And I appreciate that. Not sure yet, okay. Yes, I did, but I only did like a foundation kind of thing. I mostly worked on Kimmy. Here. I know you're not that comfortable with cats, but we're gonna have a doggy later. But he will be like one of the last things I draw. Right now I even think it looks kind of cool that he's out of charcoal and the rest isn't. You do, that's so cool. Because that's actually, I'd say you don't have to study art and proportions or anything to get good at that, because I'm not good at that, but it's not that difficult. You just need one of these and then you softly, tenderly, as BSW put it, scrape it over your thing and get your textures. Oh, now that you're here, maybe apart, like, if you feel too bad, Brian, then please let us know. But I'd like to get onward. I would like to cover 2 more things at least. And one of them is apparel. I think that's very important for the next picture. If we do it, as you said, in chainmail or more realistically in leather, how they are clothed. But I don't know how the categories are called. And I also ask you guys for ideas. How could Arthur and Merlin be clothed? It should still make sense. That would be ideal, or be artistically appealing. Yeah, but apart from that, you can make like a lot of suggestions, you know. And the other will be miscellaneous. For example, people said something with bear, and a book or globe should be in there because Merlin was a teacher. And Arthur's something has to do with bear, how this name was created. Thank you for telling us. So the doggy is called Leia. Nah, that doesn't work with watercolors at all, Brian. I'm sorry, but you do have, it works with acrylics, gouache, and I think it works with gouache. I never work with that stuff. And oils. Apart from that, if it's too watery, you can't get the pasty structure. We're not painting a picture because of a movie. I didn't see it. Did he know gunpowder or something, so he got like called a magician or something? Yeah, but I just wanted to be consistent. Like if Merlin is clothed in some awesome Rococo armor, like we can't have Arthur be in rags. If you know what I mean, it has to be some kind of consistency. Of course, a wizard wears something different than a king. That's for certain, but I won't paint Merlin in pink underwear or something. While Arthur's is... Arthur, I'm sorry. Too much World of Warcraft. In the past, not anymore though. Oh, maybe we should like vote first on the setting. Let's make the setting first to get closer into stuff. So if we say realistically or fantasy, like high fantasy, was that it? I'm... Okay, help me out quickly. How do I call the question and what are its options? Are we gonna call it like genre setting or what's the right idea? Wording. I actually think Amy has a very healthy, kind of rosy skin. Bit. Not too much, but it needs a bit more red. Theme, okay. It would be awesome for this if we had pictures. So people know. I mean, even I have my problems with that. Okay. Theme setting. You make nothing right now. For example, would be a high fantasy picture. So gritty realistic means like a bit dirty, right? So we have 3 options right now how the picture could be, and the stuff could be fashioned. If you know any more, let me know. Yeah, I know. Polished, maybe? I don't know. Don't worry. But if you want to join into the conversation, we were trying to find answers for the question of which the theme or setting of the picture could be, you know, like high fantasy, low fantasy, gritty realistic, and like usual realistic, where the people have like clean faces and stuff. It's probably because you're Canadian. People, if you have questions, please always ask. There are a lot of bright people here who can probably cover a lot of questions. Yes, Love Life Daily. We are gonna do a picture together. I'm gonna paint it, but the guys are gonna decide what is gonna be painted. And we already had 2 polls, and those determined that it's gonna be a fantasy picture, and the second determined that it's gonna be of the story of Arthur and Merlin. That's cool. Love Life Daily. That's cool. What she does. Hey, race worker. How are you doing? No, I haven't. I'm not reading anything at the moment. Okay, skin shadows. Quickly think about stuff. Yeah, give pet Luca from me. He's so cute. And have a nice sunny outside day. A race worker, I would, but it's a thing with commissions, you know? If people order a picture from you, they usually don't want to wait a whole year for it, because if you want to put varnish onto an oil picture, you have to wait 1 year before applying that. So I'm working with linseed oil here, which in itself is a like it makes durable, for example, wood. My pyrographies are usually getting sealed, and watercolors don't need to be sealed. Charcoal and graphite are definitely gonna get sealed with fixative. It's based on the Arthur myth, not on something, some special movie or something. Yeah, the original legend, and we'll have people reading it out here. Okay. my god. Hey, Amy, how are you doing? Hey, so good that you're here. How are you doing? I got some work done on Kimmy's face. She'll get another layer to make her fur more white and glowy. But not today, it has to dry. Amy, are you cool with a yellow top and a brown jacket? Because I think a black jacket would look too blocky and a yellow one is probably nicer to look at than a white one in a painting context. Also, how are you doing? That's great, Amy. That's great. I'm very, very relieved now. The thing is, if you read out stuff that's written in caps, you actually scream it in your head. At least I do that. Hey Timo, how are you doing? It's so funny, there's Linnea Fly right now. Oh, we called it, what did we call it yesterday? Palette knifing. Because that's all I did. I made the background black, which wasn't planned, it just happened, and then I thought, yeah, okay, let's work with that. And I used this and scrape the color gently onto the canvas paper until the effect was there. It's of an okay difficulty level. You don't have to be a super painter to do that. Yeah, or something else. If someone thinks of something else, that would be great. So a realistic normal and realistic gritty. Normal realistic, okay. You could like it, Brian. That's all I'm gonna say. Not with watercolors though. It actually has some texture. Like if you look at it from there, you can see that the color is a bit more three-dimensional on there. I'm usually a very flat painter, but you can't avoid that with palette effects, palette knife effects. I saw you play World of Warcraft, Amy. I played that game for a long time and only stopped when a cataclysm hit. What are you playing right now? I mean, which class and role? Do that, Brian. Do that. Okay. Okay, I think I let your skin dry here. It's okay to work with now, so I can overlay the hair and then the cat fur and the shirt. For now, nothing will really stick to it, so I just wait till it's a bit drier. Okay. I know you have just arrived at home, but I need to take a short break. I will be right back. Only, you know, some eating, some stretching and stuff. So, see you in a few minutes. And let me know if you know any more theme or setting suggestions for our Twitch pasting. You made a druid. Yeah, I played a druid too. Actually, the first char I made on my boyfriend's account back in the day. I switched to shaman then. But I also played warrior. That was amazing fun, like tanking and stuff. That was fun. Thank you, Brian. It's a, in case you wonder, the print is one of the 21 cats of Andy Warhol, probably, that were called Sam. So he made the print, and I think some brand put it on there. What was it? I have no clue. Pepe jeans or something. I don't know. Awesome, Alex. Where did you dig them all out? Hey, Cubis. How are you? Hey, Timo. I was at a break, so you missed my red chair. I didn't play Hunter. Yeah, poor Timo. He painted outside yesterday, which is incredibly courageous. I could never do that. And he got a heat stroke right away. That's cool, BSW. A cleric. Awesome. Hey Nola Maxime, how are you doing? You came right at the right time. Hey Mike, how are you doing? Who cares? Chat all you want. What? Bottled water is here. People have accused me of drinking wine on stream, but I assure you it's sparkling water. Mike is playing a monk. Monks are fun too, but I could never get into the new World of Warcraft again. Yeah, hunters are so awesome, but so easy. An elf rogue. Thank you, Nola. It's Amy Zen, who's like wrote something right below you. She's a streamer on Twitch, quite amazing. So she does games. So if you're into that, she does a shooter called Ghost Warrior 3, I think it was, and I saw her playing World of Warcraft. My boyfriend is like every time he started a new char, he was like, okay, let's do something else. And he always played a rogue. He had like, I think 6 different rogues. So yeah, okay, let's work some more. Because today I can't go on forever. I have bass lessons later. You're Australian. I didn't know that, but I should have suspected. Thermonite, are you a mod of hers? Or do you just do emotes for fun? It didn't tell you when though. You do everything creative. Ajay, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. Amy is not Australian. What is she? Hey Johnny, how are you doing? Okay. Now I'm curious. Ah, okay. I hope it's not getting too bad, BSW. And see you soon. Okay. Thank you so much for the host, Johnny. So, have we done a proper shout out thing yet? I don't think so. Because we have quite some amazing people here. I mean, you probably all by now know Amy. That's the one I'm painting right now. Apparently a gaming streamer from England. We also have Timo Medic paints here, who's a landsmate of mine and currently working on his comic story. But he can also do like oils and stuff, and he's very talented. We also until now had BSW here, Bloodstained Wings. She's from Canada and she does all kinds of stuff on Twitch. Like sewing, painting, gaming, everything she wants to. Snow Bunny Love, thank you so much for the follow. Then another dude who's quite awesome just entered, and that's Johnny Boy. He makes very colorful, playful things, creatures in digital and traditional. Awesome fella, very cheerful stream usually. So he's here. Is Alex still there? Alex is like he's from Australia, but he lives in England now. So he's a bit of both. He paints with acrylics and watercolor. He's awesome. He's a bit eccentric and really something own. Give him a follow if you like. I really love his stream and hang there out very often. And okay. Ah, yeah, Suzanne. Suzanne was here earlier. She has such a beautiful voice. She makes a singing stream. And she sang Black Hole Sun for me when I was there. I think the clip is of that. If it wasn't changed, I'm not sure. Eliana, thank you so much for the follow. Are you the Eliana that I already know, or someone with a very similar name? Yeah, it's quite fitting today, right? But she actually sang it like over a month ago. Seems like forever. Maybe it was 2 months ago. Okay, Johnny. Have a good one. Have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Awesome dude. Yes, I do. Love Life Daily. Apart from stuff where I don't actually need a reference, for example, the shirt, I don't even have that up right now. I should bring it up though. Okay, here it is. Alright, Al Ben, so glad to see you and sleep well. Sleep well. Alright, what do I do next? Maybe the white in the eyes. Okay, what color do we give her pants? Here is a tiny bit of pants, and maybe I'll just have them black because they are right at the edge. They are actually quite perfect place to put a signature on later. Even if you suck, just draw if it makes you happy. Alright, I have no clue what a commute is, but have fun doing it. Hey dwarf, how are you doing? Okay, okay, I'll just accept it. Okay. Alright, now I know what a commute is. Don't worry, Troop. Don't worry. Enjoy your lurk. I'm fine, dwarf. Good to see you again. Oh, did anyone come up with a another answer on the settings question? Yeah, it's oil. It's oils. Dwarf, you let me know if you have any questions, okay? Taurus 1983, thank you so much for the follow. Hey, how are you? My gallery exhibition. Once, as soon as I get the courage up to ask someone to exhibit my stuff and they accept, yeah, that's when. Like Alex offered me to stand there instead of me. That would be so awesome. It would be the best, yeah. Thing is, like, if I stand in front of my pictures, a lot of people ask me anyways if I really made that, like that. And when my boyfriend is there, and that's one of the reasons he doesn't ever like come to my art shows anymore, is because people think he's the artist. Which makes it like hard to talk to the people, because you have to say no, I'm the person who painted that, and yeah. How did that turn out, Confuse? That's awesome, Confused. Did you get in for free? When I'm at my local art store here, not the big one I was with Timo at, people usually, I mean, sometimes ask me if I work there and if I can help them with stuff, and yeah, I gave up on saying no. I just ask what they need and point them the right direction. LMCFA, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for the follow. That's amazing, Confuse. You should have stared at them very intently. I'm good, I'm good. Thanks for asking. DA Studio. DA Studio, thank you so much for the host. Thank you. And Paranek Prostoy, thank you so much for the follow. How are you guys? I'm so glad Tuta Faye isn't here right now. She would go nuts at you guys. What would you guys think if I did some fan art sometime? Yeah, because I'm fan of quite some games. Like, I wouldn't do like Call of Duty fan art because I don't play that game. But I have played plenty and there's quite some stuff to choose from. Oh, I don't know. I think I would preferably do something for a game that doesn't have like the most amazing graphics ever, because that gives me more freedom. So League is a fantastic game and I love it, but making League artwork is kind of weird because the how do I even come up with something my own if everything is already so detailed and set? You can only like copy the characters, or maybe paint them hyper realistically, but I tried that with Timo and nah. Nah. World of Warcraft okay, but not my old pieces. Just leave them be and yeah, I thought about doing a Thrumbo. But I guess that's a game that too little people know. Probably. Although it's amazing, but it's still an alpha. I think. Yeah, Brain, like one of my goals in that game was like to catch a Thrumbo because it's incredibly hard to convince them to live in your colony. And I did it. I accidentally caught one inside my walls while I was building my walls. It just walked in and never went out again. And so I had a lot of time to try and tame it. And this thing ate all of my food. It even ate Devil's Strand, which is a mushroom that you make fabric out of. So I sold the thing. Oh yeah, I always thought I should play Final Fantasy, but I never did. Another thing I played to pieces was Planescape Torment, the Baldur's Gate games, Neverwinter Nights. I played that a lot. What else did I play? FTL, also a lot of that. And then of course Roller Coaster Tycoon and what was the second? Tropico. Tropico is awesome. You would watch that, okay. Yeah, it's a cross between a gigantic llama and a unicorn. They are quite enchanting, but they eat everything. Also, something that could be really fun is I watched, because my boyfriend plays it, and Unreal UT99. There's still a mod active that's called Siege, and like he plays that occasionally. Not anymore as much, but it's incredibly fast and fun to watch. And I always thought a oil painting and that graphics, that would be so funny. So that's another option because I actually know the graphics quite well and stuff. Yeah, my computer can't take it yet, but I hope to get a new one And then it would be probably even funny to get back into League and play that for a while and see how people react to that. And RimWorld is like definitely a awesome game to stream. Like stuff happens randomly. I'm, by the way, playing on Randy Random right now, Confuse. Before I always played with Cassandra Classic, but I always get the feeling she wants to kill me. I don't know where that comes from. Yeah, the problem won't be RimWorld, but my OBS. No, I'm getting a new PC for work, because right now I'm actually, that thing is seriously bad. It has a touch screen and all the resources of that computer go into upkeeping like Windows 10, the Word program, and the touch screen. I don't need a touch screen. I don't know, I hate that machine. Yeah, I noticed, Confused, I noticed. Because I was just making a chill colony and didn't think anything bad. Like, I wasn't building a ship, I wasn't even researching for the ship. And she starts throwing poison ships at me, and psycho ships, and burning ships, and raids, and manhunter packs. Like, I was getting wrecked. Yeah, I have the feeling too. Like, Randy is sometimes intense, but it's all random. Like, you get a year full of nothing, and then a year where it's every day a raid, basically. Yeah. It's a cool game. It's really a very time-consuming and cool game. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I really want to get the Baldur's Gate mod, I think, and try it out how it is to not roll your chars, but like get a point. You can put the points yourself and name them and all. Rod Jose to no, sorry, Rod Joseph to thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. When I got my first poison ship. Yeah, that almost killed me. Because I was totally not prepared that mechanoids were coming out of that. Brian, you still there? Did Alex already see that? Yeah, I know it. It's yeah. Should we just stay with these for things, alternatives for the question, or do we need more? And I rethought it. I think it would be better if we put a descriptive little sentence next to it, like we had before in the chat, what it means if something is high fantasy, low fantasy, gritty realistic, and normal realistic. Like, how would they look? That would be awesome. Can someone dig that out for me again? If you didn't reload? The question is, what theme or setting will our picture take place in? Like, roughly, it's fairy tale and the myth of King Arthur and Merlin around the round table when he's like, they are all alone and only Excalibur is there. And we're trying to determine what kind of like realism the picture will have. Will it be like a glowy, very detailed, golden, shiny, high fantasy picture, or will it be gritty realistic where, Merlin is actually a warlord, not a wizard or something, like a dude who knows strategy and stuff, and is clothed in like stuff that's typical for his time and not like polished and all right. Maybe you guys can work together or something. That would be awesome because you know that better than me. Yeah, or a warlord, Sarah Funhouse, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? I'm sure that's not all they did. They probably also led troops into battle, but you know who actually knows stuff like that? That's the last ancient. He's crazy about history and stuff. Another question for the fan art. Would you like just me to pick something, or do you want to vote on like fan art? Because I'm fine with either. But first I have to finish this, the Twitch paints thing, the Bootyliciousness paintings, and then it can go on. Let me do it this time. I need to figure out some stuff on the website. Yeah, this area is getting hit a little bit less by the light. So, but I'm exaggerating the midtones to create a fur kind of like structure. You can see it a bit better like on the finished parts probably. If I tilt the picture, because that's not like 100% and stuff. Did she have a not so good webcam? Mine is terrible as well. It's like it never goes into focus very well, and light is a serious problem for this one. This one is fantastic. You think I'm a dictator? I feel like I'm like 30% slower without coffee. Can anyone like confirm or deny or something? That's so not true. I tried to talk you out of your weird perception thing, but since nothing ever works, I just stopped trying. So, yeah. Depends. Sometimes just one, sometimes many. It's getting dark outside, like crazy. I can't beat Timo in coffee consumption. He's really like power metal coffee type of guy. What's SNL? I just said you could drink probably a lot more coffee than me. I'm sorry I ripped you out of Lurk. I didn't even know you were there. Saturday Night Live. Okay, I don't know that. You can't have caffeine anymore. That sounds like... because of like blood pressure or something? Oh, okay. That sounds... I wouldn't like to have either. Of course not. Thank you, Coffee Waffle. Yeah, I didn't even start a phase today. I really wanted to finish the cat and I progressed like a lot. But I can't overlay the fur more than to this. Because these parrots are not dry yet and I also have to do the hair. And that takes somewhat time. So I'm looking for areas right now that I can still work on. That aren't like completely wet or don't work because of overlay things. Yeah, there is another thing. In the reference picture, she's wearing a one of these very tight necklaces. You know, these... Look at the reference and you'll know what I mean. I forgot to watch. Does she always wear that? Because in that case I would try to bring it in. But otherwise I would leave it out. Because it's very, very hard to get right. And you rather like spoil an image than improve it by adding stuff like that. I don't know the English word for them. I don't even know the German word for them, so don't know. good try, but the right word, if you were going for literal translation, would be Würgehalsketten. What? What is that? Looks a lot like copper one. But I guess it isn't, right? What is it? What kind of metal? It could be that the world ends here today, later. Don't know if you see that, but it's only half lit right now. Indeed. If the internet breaks off, it's because like there's a thunderstorm somewhere. You know what? It's senseless if I work on this. There is no area I can work on right now. I just call it a day. Does anyone know if Coco is still streaming? Like, that would be great. Sometimes you can't just like paint somewhere. It has to dry. And I really don't want to ruin it. So I'd rather be careful, wait a few hours, and then probably, if I find time, work on it some more off stream. What? What's going on with her? She was here earlier. He's still alive. Okay, let's... Can probably someone, because it always takes ages for me to open, someone open his stream and see if he's still there. Because last time I hosted him, like, there was a quarter of an hour, like his... Alright. Okay. He was missing. Thank you, Brian, thank you. So, and thank you, Brian, again, because I only got the email today. Thank you so much. You know what I mean. Okay. So, we'll have... So he's still there? Okay, let's host him. He's fantastic, by the way, to those who don't know him yet. He's one of my... even probably my favorite streamer. So please check him out. He's fantastic. Give him a follow. Awesome. Okay,